Down the Bray TV, got the gaffer Michael Kennedy here. After Darvel run out 3-1 winners after Cumbernauld, just give us your thoughts on the game, Mick, please.
It was one of the stuffy games, to be fair. I don't think they were particularly at their best. Obviously Cumbernauld scored quite early on, and other than that I don't think there was really any danger after that, to be fair, but it was just one of these stuffy games. But the reality is, the most important thing is getting 3 points. End up winning 3-1 come from the end. They probably done a couple of opportunities, should maybe have scored for, but ultimately it's just about getting 3 points.
Absolutely, and as I say, obviously Cumbernauld came out quite quick, get the early goal. I felt as if they were quite a stuffy team, Cumbernauld, to say the least.
Right, listen, it's hard for the teams down there because they're fighting for their lives here. So they're not going to come and be open expansive, or they're obviously going to come and try and pick up some kind of positive result, whether that's a draw or a win. So they're not going to be, the emphasis on us to go and win the game. We're at home. But listen, I thought they started the game really well, Cumbernauld. They obviously go in front after a set piece. And but after that, the game was still quite stuffy, but with enough opportunities to win the game comfortably. So.
Absolutely, it became very physical. Obviously, in the first half, second half, we started to get a wee bit of rhythm, which was good. We obviously get the goal through Jinky, a wee bit of luck. I don't know if it was a deflection or it was difficult to see until.
It was a deflection. It was on target, to be fair, so it's his goal, I suppose, but it was a wee bit of deflection. Took it out of the goalkeeper.
And good to see David Syme straight out the squad today. Looked as if he played there for 6 months, I have to say.
Thought he was excellent, nice and steady. Everything you would expect of him. Obviously, as he settles in a wee bit more, he's not obviously played a game for a few weeks as well, so obviously he needs to get back in about it. But I thought it was a good, steady performance. He probably should have scored as well. Did a really good header. They probably banked on him to score that, but it was a good, steady performance.
Absolutely, and two good goals to see the game off. Obviously, at a point I felt when it was one each. You know, it's looking like it's a draw, it's next goal's the winner type thing, so good to get that wee bit of extra distance.
Definitely. I said that to the boys, listen, we went 2-1, I said, listen, important we get a third here so the last 5 minutes don't become nervous, because obviously if it's 2-1 then Cumbernauld then go a bit gun-ho and try and get a draw. So listen, as I say, all in all, positive 3 points, and we just move on to Monday now.
Brilliant, and obviously we never caught up with you on Wednesday, just off the back of Gene Fields putting us at the cup. Can you give us your thoughts on that game?
Probably one of the worst 13 minutes of football I've ever seen for a team I've managed, honestly. You actually couldn't believe it. 3 total individual errors. Like, I wouldn't have minded more if Jane Field had came out and started really well and cut us open, but listen, they were really aggressive in the press, but the goals we gave away were terrible. I mean, and to be fair, it probably could have been about 6-4 at half time. They had another couple of opportunities, we probably did another couple of opportunities, but in the grand scheme of things, second half we should have went on and probably should have only won the cup tie, I think, the second half. I think they set half a bit deeper and tried to catch us on the break, but I mean, we got 2 goals chopped halfway offside that to say they were dubious is probably an understatement. But just not quite at it, and it's difficult when you give yourself 3 goals, give a team 3 goals at starting. Listen, they're a good side, Jane Fields, with really aggressive middle to front, and but I thought in the main thing we should only won the game after probably 25 minutes with loads of control and created some really good opportunities. But listen, the reality is at this level, if you're not quite at it, then you get found out, and that's what it was.
Absolutely, and three errors or 3 calamities, whatever way you look at them, you expect probably maybe winning a game, but 3, it leaves you too much amount to climb after that.
Listen, it's 3 errors in an 18-year box. It's not as if it's advanced errors. Like there's 3, you're definitely going to be 3 goals. It's undeniable. There's no chance of recovering, getting back into a shape. But it was poor. It was really, especially with the experience and quality we've got, it was really poor. But there's always that issue as well because of how we play, because obviously there's an emphasis on bouncing to the back and dominating the ball, so you're going to get caught out at some point, but you caught it 3 times in the space of 12 minutes is just not acceptable.
No, absolutely. Well, that game's done anyway, and we move on to what is going to be a hectic schedule, starting three games a week as of Monday. It's great that we've obviously got the boys back in kind of strength and depth. Good to see Craig Moore back in training and stuff, but we're looking in good shape. Good 3 points today. It's going to be tough, Nick.
Oh, it'll be a massive ask. Listen, I think you need to understand how difficult a level this is. Not even so much, I don't even so much the technical attributes of the game, I mean just the physicality part of it. That'll be the challenging thing in the next sort of 6 weeks. What's that, 16 league games? Yeah. So it'll be a real tough challenge, some real difficult places to go to. But we just take one game at a time, and we'll just hopefully knock a game off, and we'll see when we get to probably doing about 10 games, 9 games where we're at, and if we're in amongst it, then we'll give it a real go. But listen, you never know what's around the corner, as I say. We'll just keep working away, and we'll think about Glencairn on Monday now, then from Glencairn it'll be to Roswell, and from Roswell it'll go into Kilburnie, and that's the way it'll just be a game at a time.
Brilliant. Best of luck. Well done, your 3 points today, guys.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.